guys. So I haven't posted in like 4 months and it's really sad and I'm sorry, and I explained it all in this video where I've been. I just kind of wanted to update you guys and tell you guys that I'm back and better than ever. And yeah, I did this little like makeup look, get ready with me, because it was probably the most requested video of me like coming back, like do like a get ready with me. So I did this little look. It's actually like super cute and like just super cute. Look, there's a little rainbow on me, that's cute. If you guys want to see what I've been up to, where I've been, why I've been posting, or this makeup look, or you just want to stare at me because you missed me, then keep on watching the video. Hi guys, I haven't talked to you guys in 4 months. I don't even know how to talk to a camera anymore. I had a really hard time like setting this camera up today. 2021 was just a rough year for me. Definitely one of the more worst years of my life. I have another video coming at you guys. It's like a vlog mixed with like a what I eat video or whatever, but I felt like that couldn't be my first video back because there's no explanation as to where I've been. And I've gotten like hundreds on hundreds of messages from you guys being like, film a get ready with me, film a get ready with me. I made one on TikTok, so go follow my TikTok, Baddie. But yeah, today we're gonna be doing a get ready with me. I'm actually like scared, but really excited because I want to be back. I miss filming so much. I have not spoken to this camera in over 4 months. I'm in a completely different state. I'm in Texas right now. I'm gonna go in with some moisturizer. This is my IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. It's like an anti-aging moisturizer. Dude, I'm out of breath. I'm not even kidding you. I've literally just moved my makeup bag and I'm out of breath. But yeah, you guys, what have you guys been up to? How's your guys' 2022 going so far? I've been like so depressed and sad not making YouTube videos. I just like, I don't know, I couldn't bring myself to do it, if that makes sense. We're gonna go in with my brows, but that's literally gonna take 30 minutes on camera. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera and come back to you guys. I'm also in a hoodie right now because it's freezing. It is currently where I'm at. Now it jumped to 30 degrees. It's 30 degrees, it's freezing. I need to eventually take off my hoodie because I don't want my makeup to be messed up. Should I just take it off right now? Anyways, I put on my eyebrows because I've been having problems with them recently. We're gonna go into the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go with this Baked Browns Dose of Colors. I've been using this palette recently and I really like it. I'm kind of just gonna go down the line and mix all the colors. That's kind of like the vibe that we're going for. I don't know if I said this already, but I'm currently in Texas, which I'm actually really excited about because I'm here with Bianca and then we're visiting our friend Canyon who lives here, which I'm actually, you know, happy about because I haven't really hung out with friends in like 8 or 9 months because I don't have any friends in Arizona. I don't. I recently dropped 2 of my best friends. Girls that I thought were seriously gonna be in my life for literally ever. Yeah, they're gone now and they're never coming back. So now if I want to hang out with people, I have to travel because I have friends in other states. I just don't have friends where I live. So we're gonna get into that because I kind of have some stories. I have some stories to tell you guys, but I'm gonna do my eyeshadow right now. Going with that first light little brown color. I think I'm just gonna do like a natural-ish look today because I want to like film some TikToks, but I want to film like multiple ones, so I think we're gonna do like naturally makeup. But so that's what that looks like. So basically at the beginning of the year, I had this friend. We're gonna call her, what are we gonna call her? What's around me? We're gonna call her Claudia. So Claudia and I became friends through like a mutual friend. So my best friend from high school, that was my best friend for like 6 years, found this girl or whatever and they became friends, and then I was obviously hanging out with my friend and then we got introduced, all that stuff. We're really close because both places that she's lived at were within like 10 minutes from me, and so I was one of like her closest friends to her, so I was like kind of like the easiest person I guess to like hang out with. So I'm going in with these 2 colors right here and we're just going to mix them into like my little crease ball. I have this little brush that I like to use and it's kind of like a little like definer and it gets really into that little crease ball. Well, anyways, we're friends, you know? We've been friends for multiple years. I don't know how long I was friends with her. I think like 3 or 4 years or something like that. But our friendship was honestly really good. She was a friend that I would never argue with. She was a friend that I would never fight with. We never really got into petty arguments. We never like gave each other attitude. It was, I didn't really ever get annoyed at her. And I feel like that's very, I don't know, like, it's a very interesting thing because I get annoyed very easily. And half the time I don't even think it's like the other person. I think it's just me. I just get annoyed really easily, like sounds and just anything really annoys me. Okay. There's this one time where I texted her, and I texted her like a simple ass question. I don't really remember what I texted her or like what it was about, but I remember it being like a simple question or whatever. She replied instantly, going crazy at me, like literally, like I don't remember what she was saying, but she kind of just getting very, very bold, and we've never spoken to each other like this. She was just giving me attitude, saying all this stuff, and like it got to the point where I was like, what? Like, am I even reading this correctly? Like, am I on the right texting thread? Because what the fuck is this, you know? So I replied back to her and I'm like, first of all, bitch, you need to calm down. You're being a fucking weirdo. And she really hated when I would call her weird. That was like a pet peeve of hers. I just kept calling her weird because, bitch, you're acting weird, you know? So I was like, you're being a fucking weirdo. Like, I'm not the one to speak to like this. I don't know if you speak to your other friends like this, but I'm not the friend that you speak to like this, you know? Because we've never spoken to each other like this. Like, she was coming at me sideways, bro. And all I kept thinking was, okay, bitch, if you want to come at me sideways, then I'm gonna come at you from all fucking different directions, okay? This also was a period of time where Claudia, I don't know, she went through like she went through something in her brain where she was kind of just convinced that everyone hated her. She was convinced that all of her friends hated her and I was the only friend that did not hate her. So for like 2-3 weeks, I was her only friend. So when she came at me sideways, I was like, girl, I'm like your only fucking friend right now. So like, I really don't know why you're speaking to me like this. Like, I was honestly like so shook and just, I was shooketh, okay? I was really shook. That happened. We didn't talk for like a week because I had nothing to say to this girl. I think the last thing that I said to her was, okay, you're a fucking weirdo. And that was the end of the conversation. She hits me up a week later when she was like, I don't know, okay in her brain or something. And she was like, I'm sorry, like that was honestly so uncalled for. And I was like, yeah, it was, but whatever, you know, we move on. Like, I kind of just thought to myself, I was like, that was our first ever argument. Like, that's not really like a reason to like stop being her friend. But like, I kind of did distance myself from her. We went from like talking every single day to like not talking during that section of time because like, bitch, that was fucking weird, you know? She apologized. She's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I've just been really going through it, blah, blah, blah. Like, she was just like, I guess like extremely stressed out. I don't know. So I was like, okay, I forgave her, and we went on about our fucking lives. There was this one time, like probably like a couple weeks after the whole like thing happened, and she wanted to hang out, and so she picked me up. She also had one of her other friends in town, which I was like friends with. Like, I met her prior, and so I wanted to see her as well. So she picks me up, she goes picks up her friend, we all hang out, and you know, it was actually like a really, really good time, you know? So the next day rolls around, and I found out from somebody else this like crazy story. Well, basically Bianca was like, she texted me and she was hanging out with one of her friends, and she's like, you will never believe what I was just told. And I was like, okay, what were you just told, you know? So Bianca starts telling me that Claudia decided that there was a friend group. Okay, so Claudia had a friend group, and she introduced me to her friend group, which was like a bunch of guys. I didn't really have any guy friends because I was in a relationship at the time, and so you girls know how that goes down, okay? So I didn't really have any guy friends, but they were like my friends too. Met them through her, whatever. I mean, I met some of them not through her because like I had known them prior to like high school, college, all that stuff. But there were some of her friends that like I did not know, and I met through her. So Bianca comes to me and she's like, so apparently Claudia is saying that you're in love with this guy. Let's call him Richard. She goes, apparently you're in love with Richard, and you always talk about Richard, and you're obsessed with Richard, and you're obsessed with Richard's girlfriend, and you talk all this shit about Richard's girlfriend, and like you want to be her, and just mind-blowing crazy shit. I'm gonna tell you guys why this is mind-blowing crazy shit right now. We're gonna do a backstory. So prior to this, 2-3 years ago when I first met her, she found Richard online, and she was like, oh my god, he's so fucking cute, blah blah, like he's so cute, I want to talk to him, he's so hot, he's so gorgeous, like I want to date him, like all this stuff. And I was kind of like, okay, girl, you know, go get it. Go get it. Like, if you think this dude's attractive, like, hit him up, you know? I never hear anything about him again for like 2 weeks. Like, there was a couple days that she was talking back and forth, like, should I message him? What should I message him? Should I message him? And I was like, girl, just fucking message him, you know what I'm saying? So like 3 weeks later, I see that they're hanging out, and like they're out like at like a bar or whatever, and they're drinking. I'm like, damn girl, get it, you know, like this is what she wanted. She plotted in her head that she wanted to be friends with this man, or date this man, or be involved with this man, and homegirl did it. And so I hit her up and I was like, well, no, she texted me saying like, oh my god, guess who I'm with? And then she told me like, I'm with Richard, and I was like, shut the fuck up, bitch. And so she basically says all that, and then she hits me with the, oh, he has a girlfriend, so I'm not gonna try anything, I just want to be his friend, he's super cool, like I just want to be his friend. So I was like, okay, I mean, he has a girlfriend, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, if you want to be around this guy, I guess you have to be his friend, because you can't be his girlfriend, he already has one, you know? Time goes on or whatever, and they're like best friends, they hang out all the time, blah blah blah. But I was the only one, well, and my other friend that I dropped, we were the only two people that like knew the, I don't know, like I don't want to say obsession because it wasn't it got to the point where it was an obsession with him, with her. But in the beginning, it was just like a very like lustful, like she wanted him, blah, blah, blah. She denied it. She would always deny that she ever wanted him. Deny, which I understand. Like, you don't want someone to know that before you ever became their friend, you wanted to be their friend, you know? So when I was told that I was apparently the one that was in love with this man and I wanted to be his girlfriend and like all this stuff, I was so mind fucked by it. Because for 3 years I knew how in love she was with this guy, and randomly he had like 3 girlfriends in like the span of the 3 years or whatever, and every single time that he would break up with his girlfriend, she would be so excited and she would hang out with him more, and like she would always talk about how like they have so much chemistry, they should be together, like they would really work out being together, you know? The girlfriend of the guy or whatever, like she hated this girl. She literally hated this girl. She would always talk about how, why the fuck is this girl always around? Who the fuck even is she? She came up from like nowhere, like where the fuck is, like who the fuck is this girl? You know, like this is what Claudia would say. And then Claudia decided that she wanted to be BFFs with the girl, befriend her, so then she could be closer to Richard and then they could all hang out together. Like that was like her plan, was to befriend Richard's girlfriend so that if she was best friends with Richard's girlfriend, then they would always invite her to hang out, and so she would always be by Richard. Do you guys see what I'm like? I hope I'm making sense, but I don't know. If you just knew this story in real life, you would just be so mindfucked, because honestly, it's a fucking mindfucking story. It really is. Like, I could make an entire story time about this. I'm not even kidding you. I'm just giving you guys like pinpoints. Heard about that. I was kind of like, okay, like, bitch, you're supposed to be my best friend and you're over here making up these insane lies about me when really they're about you. Like, you're saying all this stuff about me, but really it's about you. Like, you're the one that's obsessed with this guy. You're the one that's like in love with the girlfriend. You want to be his girlfriend, like just all this stuff. That happened, whatever. And then right after that, I was told that she was talking all this shit about me, making fun of me, how I got my gaps filled, which, like, I don't know, kind of hurts me because like she was my best friend and she was so fucking excited for me. So to know that I was so excited about like getting something done and you were excited, but in the end you weren't excited, you were just making fun of me this entire time and like talking all this shit about me, it's kind of just like, it made me just rethink everything about the friendship. And it honestly was like, it was a lot of information just being fucking thrown at me at once, you know? I didn't text her. I really could have texted her and I could have gotten into an argument and I could have said all this mean stuff. Honest to God, I didn't want her to end up in mental hospital. Like, truly, like, I could have been mean and been like, why the fuck are you talking all this shit, blah, 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 just going on and on and on, like, bitch, you're the obsessed one. I could have went to the entire friend group and been like, girl, you're obsessed with him. Like, it's not me obsessed with him. Like, let's talk about all the obsessions and everything you've ever said about him. So it wasn't necessarily like her making up all these lies about me, although that was like, you know, when I really just started finding out that she was talking all this shit about me and she would say this about me and this about me and this about me, I'm just like, you're supposed to be my best friend, but you've had all these underlying feelings. You've had all this underlying jealous hatred towards me this entire time. Like, I just don't really know what's going on. So yeah, she basically was dropped. I didn't say anything to her. I unfollowed her. I stopped sharing my location with her, and I have not spoken to her since. So that's that on that. That was like a very, very weird situation. Honestly, it was a very annoying situation, but I don't know, I cared and I like didn't care. Like, at the time I really cared because I was like, okay, this bitch is a fucking weirdo, like whatever. But then at the same time, I was just kind of like, okay, I don't want to be friends with someone who, one, talks shit about me, and two, tries to befriend a girlfriend to get closer to a boyfriend. Because if you're going to befriend that girlfriend to get closer to her boyfriend, then what's to say you won't do that to me? What's to say you don't want to become my best friend to get close to the guy that I'm talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, it just came down to where there was no trust. The trust was completely broken. The trust was never going to get back to there, ever. Okay, so this is what the eye makeup is looking like. My Naked Honey palette. It's like broken, the gold like shattered, so it's really dirty. But I'm gonna mix Queen and then this color right here. They're kind of just like glitter shades, and we're gonna like pat that onto my eyelid. So let's talk about other best friend. We're gonna call her Laura after my powder. Okay, so Laura, this bitch. Laura was my best friend. Was my best friend for multiple years. We did anything and everything together. When I tell you, there was not a single day that we did, like, it got to the point where it was like for 3 years straight we were hanging out every single day. We did not miss a day. The only time we would ever miss a day is like if I was on vacation or she was on vacation, or like if I was with my boyfriend or she was with her boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? Like, those were the only times that we wouldn't hang out. We would see each other every single day because, one, we lived 3 minutes away from each other, so like really fucking easy, you know what I'm saying? And two, we were just best fucking friends. We were inseparable. We did everything together. We would eat breakfast together, we would eat lunch together, we would eat dinner. Well, she wasn't really a breakfast person, but like we would eat lunch together, we would eat dinner together, we would We did everything. There's this one time where we decided to rent an Airbnb. Me and Bianca have this friend in California. Her name's Mida, and she's originally from Saudi Arabia, but she moved to California. Now she's back in her, like, you know, country. But yeah, we met this girl. We're obsessed with her. We love her so much. And she missed me and Bianca, and she's like, I want to see you guys. And so she lives in LA. Well, she did live in LA, and she was like, I want to drive to see you guys. And so we're thinking like, okay girl, hell yeah, turn up, like, come see us, you know? I'm gonna put on, I wasn't gonna put my lashes on until the end, but I don't want to look like a crazy person, so I'm gonna put on some mascara and all that stuff. I've been really liking this mascara right now. It's Urban Decay Perversion. So she was like, I want to come see you guys. I'm gonna literally drive to you guys and just stay for a night, and then I'll drive home. Like, this girl was insane, you know? She had a lot of schoolwork, and she's like, I just need a break. And so she takes a break and she drives to Arizona, and then we rent an Airbnb so we could all like hang out, party, have a good time. So we rent an Airbnb, she gets here, it's me, it's her, it's Bianca, and then it's, what did I call her? Laura. And then Bianca and Laura like invited some of their guy friends as well. So we're all hanging out, it's a great time. Honestly, it was a really good night. Like, we were just like hanging out, vibing, playing music. They were playing like beer pong, like they were drinking. I'm not the biggest drinker, so I was definitely the most sober person there, if that makes sense. So it got to the point where it was literally 6 o'clock in the morning. We had to be out of the Airbnb by like 11. That day, I needed to be gone by like 8:30 or 9 because I had to get back to my house. We were doing something with my mom. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember if it was my mom's birthday or we were just doing something, but I needed to basically leave. So I went to bed early. Everyone stayed up the entire night. Like, they were all up the entire night. They stayed up from the time that we got to the Airbnb until literally we had to leave. And I was the only one that went to sleep. Well, Mita went to sleep too. She went to sleep about like a couple hours prior to me because, you know, she had like a long drive the next day. But I went to sleep at like 6 a.m. Everyone was awake. Laura was awake. The bitch was awake. So I leave my stuff around the Airbnb because I'm with my friends. I don't think anything's gonna happen to my shit. So wait, I need to go get my, okay, wait, I'm gonna go get my lashes, my glue, and my tweezers. It's in the other room. Quickly put those on, and then I'm gonna be back in, start the story. Okay, y'all, we're back. I feel like the sun's kind of getting brighter in here, so that's kind of good. I just put on my lash. Good thing I didn't film it because it just took me 3 times to put this lash on, and I still don't even like the way that it's positioned. We may rip it off and stick it back on after the rest of the makeup's done, but if I don't move on to the next step, I'm never gonna get to the next step. So, okay, so back to what I was saying. I go to bed, right? It's like 6 a.m. everyone's awake. I leave all my shit on the counter. I had like stuff like spread around the counter, and then I had some stuff in my room. La da 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 da. Oh, my face got really red. I wake up the next morning. It's time to leave, and I'm pretty sure everyone was sleeping. Like, everyone finally fell asleep like literally 20 minutes before we had to check out of the Airbnb. And so I leave. I notice that I'm missing some things, and then I leave and I text the group chat because we're in a group chat, and I'm like, I'm gonna go in and prime my skin. I'm gonna go in with NYX Honey Do Me Up, and then this little Laura Mercier Supercharged Essence Pure Canvas Power Primer. I've been really into this recently. And then I think I'm gonna stick a little bit of Tatcha around my nose. But anyways, so we text the group chat, and I'm like, hey, do you know where blank is? And nobody replies to me, and then like I text again, and I'm like, hey, do you know where blank is? And Laura finally replies, and she's like, honestly, no, like we were in a rush to clean, so we kind of just shoved everything off the counter and like threw it. So I'm thinking, okay, that's literally annoying as fuck. It's so fucking annoying, but whatever. They probably really did throw it away on accident. These are my best friends, so why would they lie to me? You know what I'm saying? So I go about my life, me and Laura, bestest friends as ever, you know? Like, hang out every single day, blah, blah, blah. Our lives are going fabulous. They're going fabulous. Well, fast forward to over a month after this happened. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting in my room. Bianca's in there, and I'm cleaning. And she's on FaceTime with one of her guy friends, which at the time was hooking up and sleeping with Laura. So they're just having a normal ass conversation. I wish I knew how this subject or topic or how this even got brought up. I think it got brought up because it was my birthday the next day, like the next day or something like that. And we were just talking about like what my plans were. I was gonna go to a hotel. We were all gonna stay at this hotel, this really, really nice hotel, and like just take pictures, hang out, blah, blah, blah. And it was supposed to be me, Laura, and then Bianca. And then the dude that Laura was hooking up with, you know, says, like, I'm not paying attention, like, he's having a conversation with Bianca, and then goes, oh, that was so funny when Laura pulled a lick on Madi. And I was like, what? I was like, hold up, did I hear you correctly? And he's like, yeah. When she pulled a lick, and I was like, what do you mean she pulled a lick? Like, if you don't know what that means, basically means like, oh, like stole from you. And so I was like, wait, what do you mean? Like, I was so confused. I was like cleaning, but that caught my ear, you know? I come over to the phone and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? You know? He's like, yeah, like she stole from you, like she took blah 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 from you. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, wait, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, the night at the Airbnb, like when you went to bed. I was like, okay. I'm not one to be speechless. I'm not one to be speechless. People can catch me off guard and I still got something to say. I was so mad. I was shaking. I was literally like, I started to see red. I was like, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna go to fucking jail tonight. I'm gonna go to jail. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm gonna go to fucking jail because 3 o'clock in the morning, I know Laura's not awake. She has work in the morning, super early. She's supposed to go to work at like 7 something to work at like 8 or whatever. So I was like, she's sleeping. She's not gonna wake up, but I still text her and I text her and I say, LMFAO, tell me why. I just found out that my shit was never thrown in the trash by accident. You stole it. I get no response. I go to bed, obviously. Wake up the next morning. It's fucking 11 p.m. or something. No response. And I'm thinking, this bitch has been awake and out work for how many hours now? Like, what the fuck? So I double text, bitch. Like, hello, bitch. I was just told you stole my, what the fuck is the matter with you, you know? And wait, I need to clean my beauty blender. No response, okay? Finally, a couple hours later, she texts me this huge paragraph. Tried and true, Maybelline Fit Me. She texts me and she's like, I don't want to argue with you, blah, blah, blah. My life's going really good right now. I don't need this drama. Well, going on and on and on. And I'm sitting here, first of all, like, I know your life's not going good right now. So you can stop lying to me. I know your life is literally in shambles right now. And it's 2 seconds away from fucking crashing down and burning. So she's going on and on. And I literally replied to her, I was like, LMFAO, bitch, no one's trying to argue with you. I'm asking you a simple question. Did you steal from me and lie about it or did you not? We go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She starts bringing up like my boyfriend at the time and how he treats me like shit and all this stuff. And I'm like, girl, we're not even talking about this, okay? Like, did you steal from me or did you not steal from me, bitch? So literally a very, very long time goes by, lots of texting conversations, and she finally admits it and she's like, okay, yes, I did take it. I'm sorry. And I was flabbergasted. Honestly, like, it was really satisfying her admitting to it because homegirl had a lying problem, okay? She had a lying problem. Never ever really caught her lying to me. I mean, there were some times where she would tell me stories and then like she would go tell Bianca the same story and then like the story wouldn't match up. So like I always knew she was a liar because she would lie to her parents and she would lie to these guys and she would lie to like her other friends, you know? But I was like, bitch, I'm your best friend. Like, I would have never in a million years thought for her to lie to me, you know? So I was just flabbergasted, honestly. I was just kind of like, I'm done with you. I don't have anything to say to you. Like, the trust is completely broken. Like, this friendship is broken. Like, you don't value this friendship. You don't. Honestly, I'm not necessarily mad that she stole from me, although that's annoying. Like, you're my best friend. I've known you for what, 15 years? It's the fact that she not only stole from me, but she lied about it, and then she made up this entire story, like, yeah, I was swatted off the counter, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, like, just this whole entire story. And then it took her so fucking long to respond and, like, actually admit to it. That happened. I was honestly really fucking flabbergasted about it. I, like, instantly, like, unshared my location from her. I was just really hurt. It also was just so insane to me that like I found all this out before my birthday because like I was expecting to have my best fucking friend with me on my fucking birthday, and then it turned into this entire thing, and then she didn't come and she did not wish me a happy birthday at all, which I think is, I don't know, I think it's a little weird. I mean, I guess because we weren't friends. We only stopped being friends 12 hours before my birthday, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I could have at least deserved a happy birthday because like, bitch, what the fuck was that? My birthday was good and all that stuff, but obviously the entire time I was just like annoyed. And then it really like, what really fucked with me is it made me sit there and look at all my friendships. I started to sit there and question all my friendships. I was like, 2 of my best fucking friends just did me so dirty, so close together. Who the fuck else is doing shit? You know what I'm saying? So it really just like fucks with your head, and it really just fucked with me so much. I honestly to this day don't really trust anyone anymore. I really want girlfriends and I want to be friends with girls, and I just don't trust anyone. And it's just like annoying to me because I'm like, if I can't even trust someone that was in my life for 15 years, I've known her since she was 4 years old, then how am I supposed to trust someone that I just met? You know what I'm saying? And now obviously not everyone in this world is fucking bad. Like, not everyone in this world is a fucking liar and a thief. It's just like, it sucks, honestly. Because I could have had such a fun year. We could have had such fun trips and all this stuff. So now I don't have any friends. I mean, I had Bianca, obviously. I'm here in Texas with her. But before me and Bianca went to Texas together, we didn't really hang out a lot. Only because she lives with Laura. And so they're always hanging out, and obviously I'm not gonna hang out with them. Like, I'm not okay with Laura. I think it's just also like what really bugs me about Laura and Claudia individually is that they've never tried to reach out again and like apologize for their wrongdoings. I did nothing wrong. I was nothing but a good fucking friend. I put up with a lot from these bitches. I put up with so much. I don't have any friends. Basically update on my life. I'm here in Texas hanging out with Bianca in Canyon because if I want to have friends then I need to go somewhere and like hang out with people. But yeah, so that's that on that subject. I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild's little contour stick. We're just gonna like contour up my face and hopefully that makes me look prettier. If any of you guys out there want to be my friend, and you guys are not thieves or liars or weirdos, then hit my line. I've actually befriended recently, and the whole time that I haven't posted videos, I've actually befriended a lot of the people that follow me. There's one girl in particular, I know she's probably gonna watch this video. Her name is Jade. She's my friend. Hey Jade girl. She was one that has supported me for years. Would always see her comments. She's always so sweet and nice, and so one day I would just follow her back and we're friends, and now we talk to each other. And I even have her on like my personal Snapchat. But yeah, I've befriended actually like a lot of you guys, and you guys are so much cooler than a lot of friends I've ever had in my entire life. So I should have done this a long time ago. I got a new dog. We got 2 new dogs, which I don't know if I've ever updated you guys like on in a video. We have 2 new doggies and they're so cute. They're little Maltipoos. Wait, let me turn it up again. My mom was supposed to get one because if you guys don't know, my childhood dog passed away and that was my mom's dog. It was her literal everything. She loved that dog more than she loved us, which is understandable. I love my dog more than anybody in my family. When we were getting another one, it had a sibling, and the sibling had an owner, and then the person pulled out and decided that it didn't want to be the owner anymore, I guess. And now I'm a bleeding heart. Okay, I'm part of probably like 70 dog groups on Facebook. I follow all of these, you know, just in case anything happens to Chanel. I will literally sit there and like if somebody's missing their dog, I'll like go crazy on like line and like try and like link it up and like find people's dog for them. So whenever I found out about this, I was like, bro, we're not about to go pick up a dog and then leave the other dog there. It has no owners, literally nobody wants it. And I was like, I want it. And so obviously we have a lot of dogs. Before we had the other 2, we had 3 dogs, and so 3 dogs is kind of a lot because our entire life we only ever had 1 dog. We got another one, so basically I was crying to my dad and I was like, I know you don't even really want this dog, but we need to get the other one. We need to have 2 of them. And now we've had litter mates before, my dog and then my sister's dog, they're litter mates. And usually litter mates aren't good. Usually it's not really good to get like 2 dogs from the same thing, but we had 1 set of litter mates and it was perfectly fine, and so we were like, we can do it again, you know? So sobbing, convincing my dad, and I'm like, please just let me buy this fucking dog, like please, like I need this dog. Like honestly at this point I don't really care what you say, like we're getting this other fucking dog, you know? Because it's like everyone has an owner but this dog, like come the fuck on, you know? Her name's just Huckleberry, was who we were supposed to get, and then the other one is Gilligan. His name's Gilly. He's my literal favorite thing ever. I'm so in love with him. I genuinely do not know what our lives would be without him. Getting him was the best fucking decision ever. He is the cutest fucking little thing ever. So yeah, I have 5 dogs now, which is everything for me. Honestly, it's everything. I really want, when I grow up, I really want like my own like house with like a farm attached to it so I can have like an animal sanctuary and basically save all the little doggies. Yes, bitch, I'm a dog mom, duh. Like, read the fucking phone case. I'm a crazy dog mom, okay? November, I was gonna post a video. I was actually really excited. I was like, I felt better at the end of October, like the beginning of November. I was so excited to post videos, and then she called me and she was like, pack your suitcase. We have a flight literally in 6 hours. We're gonna go visit your grandma. We found out that my grandma was doing extremely, extremely bad, and I hadn't seen my grandma in a very, very long time, and so I needed to go back there and basically see her, you know, just in case it was the last time I ever saw her. I was praying and hoping it wasn't going to be the last time that I ever saw her, and then it came out to be that way. I don't want to cry, like literally, like I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry because my makeup is already fucking ugly and it's just gonna get uglier. A week later she passed away. A couple days before, I put on a concealer and I'm trying not to cry now. She passed away a couple days before her birthday. It was really sad. She almost made it to 90. She was 89, about to be 90. And we were literally talking about how her 90th birthday was coming up and she was so excited. But it was just honestly really hard seeing her. She wasn't doing well. She couldn't really hear. She had a lot of breathing problems. She was on oxygen and she didn't really want to take her oxygen, so her oxygen levels were dipping down. So she passed away in her own home, which that's what she wanted. She never wanted to go to a care place or anything like that. She wanted to pass away in her own home, but it was just sad because when she passed away, she was alone. And the next morning, her caregiver found her on the ground. The entire month of November, I just didn't really want to film anything. I was just like sad, you know. I was already depressed, and then you just put that on top of it, and I was sad. And end of November, I started to get very sick. I just started to not feel myself. I was feeling very just like weird, just not really like no energy, constantly had a headache, constantly had a stomach ache. I genuinely felt like I was dying. And then it led into December, which I was really pissed off about because December is my favorite month ever. I wanted to do Vlogmas. I was literally going to do Vlogmas for you guys. I had so many fucking vlogs planned out. I got sick and I got hit with coronavirus. Okay, so I went how long has Corona been going on? Like 2-3 years. I went the entire time not getting it, the entire time. And I'm talking like, I had friends, I was going out, I was hanging out with people. Like, yeah, I was wearing a mask, but I was going out, I was hanging out with people, never fucking caught it, okay? So of course last year, I don't have any fucking friends. I had no friends, so I was not leaving my house. I was sitting at home with my dog, hanging out with my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I got it. I caught it from my dad. So dad, if you're watching this video, fuck you, seriously. Because he had it easy. I was actually dying, I'm not even kidding you. I joke around a lot. I'm like, I want to kill myself, but I don't actually want to kill myself. You know, I just say that a lot. That's just like a go-to thing. Like, if I have to go do something that I don't want to do, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but genuinely, like during this time, I'm not even kidding you. I was like, someone please put me out of my misery. I was in so much pain. I couldn't drink water, could not drink any water. Every single time I drank water, I threw it up. I had a massive migraine. Every time I took ibuprofen, 30 seconds later, I would puke it up. For 3 weeks straight, you guys, I was throwing up every single day, 6 to 10 times a day. I could not keep anything down. I got like really skinny, just like super like just gross and disgusting. I had to go to the hospital, which I'm not a doctor kind of girl. I'm not a hospital. I was kind of like, mom, I would rather just die in my bed than go to the hospital. Also, I don't have insurance. So, you know, if you're going to the emergency room, the E-motherfucking-R, which is where I went, that shit is going to be expensive as fuck. And it was. I think it was like literally like $2,000 fucking dollars. Do I have $2,000 to fucking pay for that? So I went there. I was literally at the ER for how many hours? Like 14 hours, 15 hours or something like that. They were trying to see what the fuck was wrong with me, trying to give me medicine, all this stuff. And I just kept going back to the doctors. I was miserable for weeks after. I basically was just miserable during Christmas. December is my favorite month and I was sick the entire month. So finally January rolls around. I'm good for like 3 days, back to sick. I'm back to migraines. It got to the point where I had blackout curtains. I couldn't even see sunlight. Like if I saw sunlight, I got super, super nauseous and I thought I was gonna seriously throw up. Okay, I'm gonna put my concealer on now because I've been like talking for a while. I was like seriously like going to throw up. I couldn't stand for longer than literally 2 minutes. That sounds so lame, but if I was standing up for longer than 2 minutes, I would fall over and fall on the fucking ground because I had no balance, nothing. Literally everyone was messaging me like, where's your videos? When are you gonna post a video? And it would make me cry because I didn't know when I was gonna post another video. I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get better. I genuinely believed that I was just never going to get better. Again, like I said, I got sick in January. So I was sick November, I was sick in December, I was sick in January. It's now February. I was sick at the beginning of the month. I'm now good, but I'm in the cold. So I think I'm getting sick again. But you know, I'm here, I'm vlogging. I was in Dallas for like a couple days and now I'm in Amarillo, that's where I am right now. And so I'm vlogging, I'm making this video, I'm taking some pictures, making some TikToks, so I'm trying to really just get back into it. I'm on vacation, didn't think I was gonna make it to vacation, honestly. I developed a really, really bad fear of flying. I don't know, manifest, where I think I'm gonna fucking fly off into some country. I have a dog now. And I genuinely think that I birthed her out like she's my child. And no one convinced me otherwise. She's a literal human in my eyes, you know? And so just like leaving or whatever, I'm always just like scared something's gonna happen to me or like whatever. Cause she gets depressed. When I leave, she gets depressed and she'll throw the fuck up. And so it just makes me sad, you know? But we're here. We're having a good time. We're getting ready. I'm finally back. I'm taking my favoriteest powder, one of my favoriteest powders. I recently just got a new one. Well, not like recently. I got this for Christmas, but it's my first time opening it up because obviously I haven't done my fucking makeup, you know? But I'm really excited for you guys to see all my vlogs and other videos. I don't know what other videos I'm gonna make while I'm here. I'm here for like 5-ish or 6 more days. I was going to stay longer, but usually I can only be away from my dog for like 3 days, but I decided to be away from her for like 9 days this time, and it's a little too much. I'm gonna go in with some blush. I feel like my makeup is so ugly today, but also kind of like cute-ish. It's just the fact that my skin is so dry, but I have to remember that I don't always look like a beauty filter. What the fuck was that? I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait to take this makeup off though because I'm a little scared. Here's the thing, everything looks good right here. My eyes look good. It's the forehead. The forehead is just, she said fuck you bitch. I'm gonna do a little bit of Dior blush. I love this blush, but it's actually like really pink. I caved and I obviously bought it because of TikTok. I really shouldn't have, but I had like a gift card. Well, I didn't have a gift card for the full amount, but I had like a $20 gift card, so I only had to pay like half price. It almost was free. Okay guys, I like scrubbed off all the dead skin from my lips, and now we're going to do our lips. And then I'm gonna like after do my hair and then come back and show you guys like me like hot, you know? I look so funny when I just have. Stop, my camera's gonna die. Stop it, stop it, stop it. It's flashing right now, okay. I'm panicking, I'm panicking. This lipstick, I just dab. Oh no, I don't want it to die. Fuck. Okay guys. This is the finished look. I'm gonna go quickly do my hair, put on a cute little outfit, and then we're gonna come back because the shoot's dying. But okay guys, so finished getting ready. The makeup's done. I did like a little like straight hair because in Texas my hair like frizzes up, so I'm trying to like make it like straight so it doesn't. And then I put on like a cute little like romper moment. I have to go take a picture literally within the next like 15 minutes, but I'll show you guys the romper vibe. It's just a cute little like romper, you know? I love it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my little get ready with me. I hope that you guys are excited that I'm back because I'm excited that I'm back. Make sure you guys comment down below. There's a rainbow on my face. I don't know where to stand. Make sure you guys comment down below on what you guys would like to see from me next and all that stuff. Comment down below your requests. Do you guys want more get ready with me's, or do you guys want like themed type of get ready with me's? Thank you so much if you guys watched this entire video, and if you guys are still watching, thank you so much, because I've been gone for a long time, so you probably forgot about me, but to the people that have not forgot about me, I love you so much. Comment down requests down below what you guys would like to see me do next, whether that be more get ready with me's, mukbangs, or just any type of videos. Think outside the box, because I've been like bored with YouTube recently, so like comment down below some really good ideas. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.